Good morning, Bahamas. It is Monday, June 20th, 2022, and I am, of course, thanking God for life and for a voice. On June 22nd, 2014, almost 8 years to the day, Adrian Gibson commented on the senatorial appointment of Michael Pintard. This is what he said, and I quote, "Relative to the senatorial appointment of Michael Pintard, I felt that the F&M could have made a better choice. I have nothing at all against Michael. I think he has a reasonably sound educational background, and I appreciate his skills as a playwright and his accomplishments on the political front back in his COB days. However, I am not particularly impressed by his political acumen on the national stage." End quote. Fast forward to today, and it appears that the opinion of Adrian Gibson toward his now political leader has not changed. You see, it is probable and highly likely that under any previous leader of the F&M of recent history, the executive chairman X of Water and Sewage Corporation, who was on bail after being charged with bribery, money laundering, conspiracy to commit bribery and receiving, would not have, firstly, walked into the People's Honorable House, secondly, continue his assault on the sensibilities of Long Islanders, and third, be allowed to add another embarrassing stain of corruption to the F&M. You see, Adrian knew from way back in 2014 that Michael Pintard was no leader, and he said as much. Again, and I quote, "I am not particularly impressed with his political acumen on the national stage." End quote. Wow. And apparently back in those days, Adrian was also not impressed by Pintard's education, as he condescendingly wrote, and I quote again, "I have nothing at all against Michael. I think he has a reasonably sound educational background, and I appreciate his skills as a playwright." End quote. Now I see why Adrian Gibson can so pompously, unreservedly, and unrepentantly walk into the House of Assembly, take his seat, and act as if he hasn't been charged with a laundry list of criminal offenses. And that is because, as he said, his now leader, Michael Pintard, does not possess the political acumen required to force his resignation. In other words, the leader of the opposition is weak. But despite this, Bahamians far and wide hold hope against hope that Adrian Gibson would quickly locate his conscience and vacate the People's Parliament. Because as one Long Islander told me yesterday, he was once proud of the son of the soil. But now Adrian, he says, is a son